You know what time it is. It's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. And we ready to go. Yeah.
Yo, after the night, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. That's my nigga for real. Come on. This how it's going down. Smell it. Yeah, you smell it. Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. That's my nigga for real. Let 'em know. Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, 'cause I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile, I loved you. You were my girl. You see, why tears and eyes. Should've been more smart about it. Should've cherished me. Listening to friends. Now it's the and then again. No story can end without it. Damn, I loved you. You were my girl. You see,
that's right, boo. You ain't gotta call.
It's okay, girl.
That's right. 'Cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to call.
That was the translation. He was really
it's
crying.
It's okay, boy. 'Cause I'ma be alright tonight. That's right. You ain't gotta call me. Please. I'm gonna be alright.
But my whole thing is,
what?
if you're gonna be alright, If you're gonna be all right, why you gotta sing the song?
Listen. It's not my song, it's Usher.
No, not you. I'm talking about the song. Well, you singing it like it's your song. You owned it. You changing the words. You don't have to call.
Sister gonna be
He's
all
okay,
right.
boy.
What's that thing? We gonna be all right.
Right, but if you're gonna be all right, you don't need to voice that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey.
And he don't need to sing that.
Let's send Usher a letter and say, "Hey, boy, if you're gonna be all right, you don't need to sing
Yeah,
it."
you don't need to sing that. She don't call. Oh well, keep
she don't
moving.
call. Well, that's right. Keep it moving.
You know
Keep it moving. It's plenty of fish out there in the sea. Just get your fishing net and go catch one.
Yeah, but
wait a minute now.
But wait, it's some sharks and barracudas.
It's some shark. Yeah. Be careful.
Y'all be slinging around.
Be careful about the fish that you be catching.
Yeah,
you may have to throw some things back.
Yeah, y'all be slinging around them slogans, man, without knowing depth what you saying.
First of all, I praise over everything I catch. I please the blood over all of that. So now, what you got to say?
I ain't got nothing to say to that.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
That's
what I am saying is,
that's right. What you saying?
You gotta be careful with these slogans and claiming it and framing it so you can obtain it.
I don't claim
ministries. Yeah,
I don't claim and frame nothing.
Well, you got to claim some stuff. You got to claim victory. You got to claim success. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fancy word. It's this fancy word of just saying having faith and belief in yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I claim.
Yeah, it's a fancy way of saying I'm speaking into existence what I see and visions in my mind in terms of success and victory.
Now I speak things into existence all day long. I do that all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What are you just saying? I don't think you know what you just said.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm saying.
Well,
you don't know what I'm saying.
What are you just saying?
You don't know.
Phyllis saying, oh, I know. I always kind of wondered that about that song, though. He was always saying, you don't have to call, it's okay, girl, because I'm going to be all right tonight. But it's the fact that you're giving it attention is saying that you're not okay because you're trying to convince yourself that you're okay.
Well, I think in this case with this song, I think what was going on was that he was, he was showing the young lady that he was interested. And she didn't call. I guess for one, thing or another, she just, wasn't giving him the time that, he desired of her. So, he got fed up and said, listen, okay, cool. You ain't got to call me. I'm going to be all right.
Right. But what I'm saying is it's like that person saying, well, that didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Okay. By saying that didn't hurt, what you're saying is that really hurt because it's like it's giving it attention. It's you're acknowledging it. And I'm just saying certain things don't need to be acknowledged.
Well, that's true.
They don't call, keep moving.
Certain things don't need
You ain't got to voice
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Erase the person out of your phone book. You ain't got to worry about it.
Right. That's it. But anyway, it's the Kevin and Nikki show on iHeartRadio and a whole lot more. We are back for another edition. We're back. I'm actor-Kevin-d-benton.
And I'm actress-Nikee-Warren.
And we back, man.
We back. We's back.
Man. We back. And man, it's been, these last couple of weeks, it's been a lot going on.
It's been a lot going on. A lot of fun going on.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Wait a minute, we got to bring it right. With that said, it's time for the many adventures of Kevin and Nikki.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
Oh my goodness, it was.
Where we gonna start?
I don't know, but you know what? Let me just say this. Over the weekend, we finally had our table read for the big film that's coming out of Delaware, and let me tell you, it's something about when you get a team of actors together who are all on the same page, right. And that is the same page of success
and wanting to see everybody succeed.
Yes, it's just something about it. I mean, the table read was awesome. It really was, just to see everyone come out and get into their characters. There is no doubt that when we start filming, this thing is going to be fire.
Oh, you already know.
It's going to be fire.
Already know. Because sometimes it's not about what you assemble. Sometimes it's about who you assemble.
Yeah. And let me tell you.
And I'm going to go a step further. Sometimes it's about who you assemble in terms of who's supposed to be assembled. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me tell you.
So, yeah.
I mean, for everybody, even the late people that we had to cast due to other cast members who dropped the roles. Mm-hmm. The new cast members just blew it out the water. Phenomenal. I mean, just came in, sat down, did their thing. They were in character. I mean, listen, I am super excited about this film, and I just cannot wait to get started.
All right, I'm gonna say it again. For those that this went over their head, not you. Sometimes it's not about what you cast. It's about who you cast. Yeah. And then sometimes in who you cast, it's about who's supposed to be cast. Yeah. So in that phrase, who's supposed to be cast, who's ever there is supposed to be there, no matter how they got there. Exactly. So we ain't even worried about who we had to recast. Now we sound like Usher. You don't have to call. We ain't gonna get that attention. We're going to go with who was there, because who's there is supposed to be there. And listen, we're going with the blessing.
I received
you
that.
You got that?
I mean, I was just...
You know what I'm saying?
I was just all smiles.
I got you.
And it was just all love there. I mean, everybody is fired up and excited. I was like, wow.
And everybody good people.
Good people.
Yeah, everybody bringing a good heart, a good spirit, a good attitude to the table read. Everybody's thankful and humble. And I'm excited about the cast members who, like, this is like their big break, kind of like breakout in terms of jumping from that background to principal. And they are accepting the challenge. They, they're a little nervous, which is to be expected, but they're accepting the challenge. They hungry. They hungry.
I mean, we got cast members coming from Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I got you. I know that's
right. To Pennsylvania, to Delaware. Yeah. I mean, they're coming from all over the place to be a part of this film. And when I tell you, they rocked it over the weekend. Yeah. I am super. I was home, like, I had to take a nap. I was so excited.
I got you.
I mean, it's awesome. Shout out to every single, I don't want to start naming names because I want you guys to be surprised when this trailer come out. This trailer is going to be fire. Right. I'm telling you, everyone is putting their best, not even their best, but their like best of the best foot forward.
There you go. Because they so thankful for the opportunity, man. Yeah. Like, we don't take this stuff for granted. Every opportunity you get is a blessing. Yeah. It's a blessing. And like, to that point, you got to see opportunity and blessing when it knocks and take advantage of it.
Oh my God. Yes, you do.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, and sometimes due to, things that could be hindering you personally. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it could be attitudes, whatever it is. I mean, I had someone reach out. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not about throwing anyone under the bus, but I want people to get the lesson out of the story. Yeah. I had someone contact me on LinkedIn and said, hey, can I audition for you? And I was honored that they did that. So my perspective, because I like helping people, I said, I'm going to do what I can do to give this person the role. Yeah. You and I talked about it. Yeah. And so I responded back. I said, hey, can you send us a headshot? And it wasn't just for one project. It was a TV series and a feature film. Yeah. And I said, just send us a headshot and a 1 or 2 minute monologue. We just want to get a feel for what you can do, but you already got the spot. Mm-hmm. Now, how many, directors or casting agents are going to tell you that? Right. And so, this person emailed me back a lot of excuses. I can't do it right now. My phone is broke. Yeah. And I had to firmly but kindly respond to this person. Hey, I said, look, I'm not trying to be offensive, but I don't think you're serious. Mm-hmm. And if you're not serious, please don't contact me if you're not serious, because this is not a hobby for me. This is not something that I'm doing, as a joke. Like, I take anything I get involved in serious, but definitely acting, a radio show. And I said, if Spike Lee or Steven Spielberg said to you what I said to you, you mean to tell me that this is the excuse you would give them? Mm-hmm. And I said, you could be forfeiting a once in a lifetime opportunity. Mm-hmm. You don't know. You don't know what project's going to take off. Right. You know what I mean? And then he said to me, well, I can email you. And I didn't respond. You know what I mean? I didn't respond. So, talking about that Delaware project, I feel like it's going to be large, man.
It's going to be large. And we've talked about this last week on the show. Yeah. Don't turn down any roles. Don't turn no roles because you never know what role is going to set you on the top. Right. You never know. So I don't care if it's a small role. I don't care. I don't care if you got one line. You walk on set and you say that one line. You become that one line. Right. Do not turn down any roles. The worst thing you can do as a actor is turn down roles.
Yeah, and then we got Omega.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got Omega.
I cannot wait. Yeah. I cannot wait. Yes, we're getting ready for that. So it's we just got a lot on the table that's like awesome stuff. And Omega is
it's getting some attention.
It's getting some attention.
It's getting some looks. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's getting some looks.
It's getting some big looks too. I'm talking about some big distribution looks. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that.
Right, and it's no guarantees, but a look is positive. You know what I'm saying? There's no guarantees, but a look is positive. So we gearing up to act our behinds off.
Yes.
And not that we haven't been doing it before that, but we trying to take it to another level.
Yeah, because we want those looks to turn into conversations.
Yeah, and we want those conversations to turn into contracts.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
We want all that. We want all that to turn into FaceTime, screen time, and repeated roles and all that old stuff.
That's it right there.
And we can't leave out. We can't leave out the listening party.
Oh man.
Yeah, you gotta tell me about that.
Listen, you guys. Oh my stars. Last Wednesday, as a matter of fact, we told you guys to come on down to the listening party for Moses. Yeah. That thing was off the chain.
Yeah, it was lit.
This young man can go.
Yeah.
This young man can go. And the funny thing about it, I was talking to his mother. His mother said he was only supposed to be letting everybody listen to the music. This young man grabbed the mic. He stood up on the table. He was going at it. Yeah, he was hyping people up. He had everybody up there dancing. I got up there. I did my thing. Kev got up there, did his thing. Shout out to Carla.
Carla was getting it in. Shout out to Carla and Carpenter.
Yes.
We was on the dance floor breaking it down. Yes. Nick was breaking it down. The real Mark Holiday was breaking it down. Everybody was breaking it down. Then
we was having some fun.
We had fun, yeah. Yes. And then Pop Up Moses came and got me and my cousin Bino. Shout out to my cousin, rapper Bino. He was in the building. Said, "Look, y'all gonna be the goons." So we got up there. We was the hype man. And we got up there, hyped it up. I mean, they had a fashion show. Yes. Everybody did a fabulous job.
Oh my God, those models.
They
beautiful models.
They was working.
Beautiful models. They were working every single stitch of clothing that they had on. Go ahead, girls. Yeah. Shout out to the models. Yeah, the models. Shout out to the people who made clothes that the models had on. Shout out to Lottie Dottie, everybody. I mean, it was just like that. It was just totally awesome. But the highlight of the evening.
What, the chicken wings?
No.
Oh, okay.
The highlight of the evening is that when we walked in.
Oh, yeah.
When we walked in, your girl and your boy got ushered over to VIP.
Yeah, they took it straight to
VIP.
Straight to VIP, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, this stuff that we're getting, we're not asking for it, we're not lobbying for it. We're just humble and thankful by the treatment that we've been receiving.
Yes.
To just be able to bypass lines is a privilege, is a blessing.
Yep.
But they took us over to VIP. I had my cousin Bino with me. So if I'm in VIP, he in VIP. The family's in VIP. Nikki was in VIP. Vlad came over there and got in VIP. Everybody was over there.
They saw us over in the VIP. They was like, can we get it?
Yeah.
It was awesome. Everybody up in the VIP. Like, come on. Everybody up in there. It was so much. We had so much fun.
It was dope. So yeah, when we post these things in the Kevin and Nikki show page and we talk about on the show, come out to these events, man. Meet people, network. We were handing out business cards.
Oh my goodness.
And it was great. And it's fun. You're going to see your friends, you get to bust it up, hug, shake hands, all that kind of stuff, network. And like I said, my brother Dave said something so important. He said, man, Kev, sometimes you're going to have to go to these networking parties and things like that, even when you don't feel like it, because you never know who you will meet. Yeah. Now, my cousin, man, he in Philly, My cousin Bino, formerly known as the Gemini, he's on his rap grind, trying to get on in Philly.
Yeah,
he meets them for the first night, and they talking about, all right, we're gonna test you out in the studio.
They putting this brother up in the studio, Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying?
Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. I mean, they came all the way from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Grinding.
Yeah, they was grinding.
Out there partying like it ain't nothing in the middle of the week on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday.
Like nobody had to go to work.
Listen, I danced myself under the sun. I had to take them shoes off.
It was great, man. But yeah, man, and the chicken wing was good.
Yeah,
the
food was good.
It was great.
The food was good.
So yeah, man. I mean, other than that, man, I wrapped up 2 projects.
Yeah.
I wrapped up Colors on the Other Side of the Tracks. Shout out to Sheila Starr Crump. And I got to give this little guy, Arlyn.
Okay.
And Andrew Middleton.
Yeah.
These 2 kid actors, remember their names. Arlyn and Andrew Middleton plays Little Timothy. He plays my son in Colors on the Other Side of the Track. He did a phenomenal job. Arlyn did a phenomenal job. These little kids are going to be a force to reckon with as they grow in the industry. Shout out to Beverly Gunn, who plays my wife, Bethany Jackson in the movie, and we wrapped it, man. And we
you all done.
We all done, man. So I was glad about that. So then I went from there to Single and Anxious and wrap that up. Here's what was so rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to hear the director and the cinematographer say, man, thank you guys for knowing your line, because it allowed me to go from one angle to the next angle, to the next angle, to the next angle, and we was done.
That's that one take Drake.
One take Drake.
And y'all should know what the one take Drake is by now. We've been telling y'all what that is.
Yeah.
And well, in case you don't know, Kev, give them to him one more time.
That's what it is. It's when you know your lines and you are convincing in terms of the character you've built, and you perform in such a way where the cinematographer can get one angle, next angle, next angle. All right, we ready
and done.
That's it.
That's it.
And it's a professional extension to them.
Yeah.
It's a professional extension to the director and the cinematographer, because you allow them to do your job because you're doing your job as an actor.
Exactly.
And to hear 2 directors say that on the same night. Now, for Single and Anxious, I want to give a shout out to Christina Faith, Single and Anxious cast and crew. Special shout out to my daughter in the movie, Dyrena. She did an excellent job. Now, here's how it went down. We had to do, you know how they do 2 pages worth of lines. Yeah. Then they cut to another scene. Right. Then they come back to another scene. Right. So altogether, we had 4 pages worth of lines. Yeah. We went straight through one angle. Yes. Long shot. Yes. Straight through again. Yeah. Medium shot. Okay. Straight through again. Okay. Over her shoulder. Straight through again. Over my shoulder. Pick up shots. We was out. Done. 4 pages.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
And Dyrena concluded by saying, it feel weird that we got done so fast. You know what I'm saying? But it was great, man. And we're just looking forward to seeing what the outcome. But, just like when a comedian gets up there and tells the jokes and gets that laugh, they get that immediate reinforcement. Yeah. When you have prepared and put your heart, blood, sweat, and tears, you up 2 and 3 in the morning studying your lines, all that kind of stuff. You get on set, your wardrobe ready, and you nail it. You walk away with a sense of accomplishment. Yes. Absolutely. And you feel good inside. Absolutely. You feel good inside that. Absolutely. You feel good. It's a great feeling, man.
Absolutely. It is a great feeling.
It's a great feeling.
You know when you get the bell.
Oh, man.
You get the bell.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
There you go. There you go. Right there. Right there. Rapping one take, Draking all around. That's how we do it. That's how we do. We ain't come to play around. Listen. We ain't playing no games on this grind. No doubt. We come to grind, work hard, and be out.
Yeah. And we just enjoying the journey, man. Yeah. I mean, this acting journey has been phenomenal. I mean, when you hear us say it's time for the adventures of Kevin and Nikki, it really is an adventure. Really is an adventure. We don't know where it's going to take us, but we know it's going to take us somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And with the show and all the people we're connecting with and meeting and on set, I mean, we're taking pictures and shaking hands and on set with people we've been watching on TV growing up, and it's just phenomenal. It's just amazing. And we're humble, man. Yeah. We're very humble by it. Yes. But we got a special guest.
We have, oh my stars, man, we have a special guest.
Yeah. This dude, super talented, professional. I mean, award winning. Yeah, we can't leave that out. Yes, award winning, but he's got an excellent directors, writers, actors mind, and it's all wrapped up in professionalism and his work. As they say, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna tell who it is just yet. Nope. Because we're going to take a break and then we come back. We're going to introduce our special guest. Y'all going to want to hear from this brother. I've had a chance to get to know him a little deeper. I knew him already, but I had a chance to be on some sets with him and just, just bust it up and just talk. And we share similar mindsets. Yeah. And we want to set a creed, right? Creed? Yeah. Yeah. So set a creed with him. Yep. Yeah. We want to set a creed with them. Yeah. We were on a set. I was on a set with him. I can't say the name of the project because it's NDR. Yeah. But it was a History Channel. Yeah. Is it NDR? NDA? NDA. I'm sorry. What's NDR? NDR stands for something. I don't know. Anyway, y'all get the message. NDA. So we can't disclose such information. But it's a History Channel national TV project that we do on the set. And you spend a lot of time at Holding. So we get a chance to talk, man. And it's just been phenomenal just getting to know this brother a little bit better. And y'all going to love to hear from him. Yes. And so we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. Yeah. But when we come back. You know how they say in church, and the next voice you'll hear will be the eminent. The preeminent. The good doctor. Director. Writer. Producer. Actor. Best futurized. Break it down for you. Preach, pastor. All right. We'll be right back. It's the Kevin-Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere and we'll be back. Situation, I just need contemplation over you. I'm not so systematic, it's just that I'm an addict for your love. I'm the only one that holds you. I never ever should have told you you're my only girl. Never should have told you. I'm the only one that holds you. No, never ever should have told you you're my only world. Just think how long I've known you. It's wrong for me to own you. Lock and key. It's really not confusing. I'm just a young illusion. Can't you see it? Oh, yeah. I'm the only one that holds you. No. Told you you're my only girl. Never should have told me. I'm the only one that holds you. Yeah. Told you you're my only girl. No. Man, cry girl. I just need contemplation over you. Yes, I do. I'm not so systematic. It's just that I'm an addict.
pudding pie. Kiss the girls and made them cry. Georgie porgy pudding pie. Kiss the girls and made them cry. Oh.
I love that, man. I love that. I like that. Oh, you like that?
You know, you better go ahead. You better go ahead with that. Go ahead.
Yo, we are back, man. We are back.
You better go ahead.
Yeah. We are excited, man. We're excited about all our guests.
Yes.
And all our guests are celebrities.
Yes.
They're doing big and great things in their field. And he is an actor. Mm-hmm. In no order. He's an actor, producer, writer, award-winning director. Mm-hmm. He was the recipient of the 2018 Spiral Awards from the Spiral Film and Music Awards. Best film for his awesome, great work, Last Shot.
Yeah.
He was in The Perfect Date. He played a comedian, and he's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
Real funny, real funny guy. He played in Death House. He was a riot prisoner, and he's a producer in the P series. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can he sing?
Well, we ask.
Okay.
And he even do costume and wardrobe. So this guy is multi-talented. Yes. And I think you gotta give him the bell before he come on, man.
We gonna give him the bell before he come on?
I think so.
Let's do it.
You get the bell.
Yeah.
We want to introduce Mr. Terrance Arlyn. Woo! Yo, what's up, man? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
we sound more enthusiastic than you do, man.
What's up with that?
Yeah, man. Well, listen, man, we want to thank you so much for just taking time out your busy schedule, man, and coming on the show. And yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. And you want to jump right on it?
Let's jump right on in. So listen. With all of those things you got going on your resume, tell our listeners a little bit about how you got started. Let's go with acting first.
Yeah.
How you got started in acting?
My entire story, kind of ties in together.
Okay.
How I get started in acting, everything, ties itself all in one, so I started doing comedy because I wanted to get into acting. And I looked at it most big-time actors are comedians. So
okay.
I felt like there was a niche that I could learn from being on stage and incorporating acting. You know what I mean? It was kind of like improv. So that was my first opportunity to act because I was on stage and I was kind of acting. I was telling jokes, but I was acting them out. I was performing them. So after that, I was I thought that was going to take me into acting. It really didn't. I had an idea for a movie, but I didn't know how to write the movie. So I wrote a book. And the books, really took off on me. And coming in front of a lot of different people, and they gave me the opportunity to write for a web series.
Okay.
Which I got to work, and that was my first opportunity to actually act because they needed someone for a part. And I was one of the writers, so I had created a guy that fit me. And, the guy was like, hey, let me take this guy. And he's like, yeah, you know what, you fit the role. And of course, I drew him out, so, that was my first opportunity to actually act. So, yeah.
Nice.
And we left out on your resume that you're an author. We forgot about that.
Yeah.
You wrote a book. Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
4 stars, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. Now, what's the title again? Circumstance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's talk about the book, man. Listen, we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wrote this book called Circumstance. It took off. It got 4 stars. Tell us what the book is about, and then what inspired you to write it.
The book's about a guy who grows up in Camden, comes over, go to college in Temple, and he's an art major. He has an eye and a love for art. Mm-hmm. After, senior year, he gets into an altercation, winds up landing himself in prison for manslaughter. After 2 years, he gets out. He's a loner, never had he had his grandma. That was the only person he had, which he lost when he was in college. And, he gets out, he's trying to, find his way in the art industry. It takes years, but after years, he lands a job at one of the largest art firms on the East Coast. A few years later, he works himself up to become vice president. He goes out to celebrate his accomplishment. Meets the young lady, has a sexual rendezvous with her. And 2 years later, he finds out that he's contracted AIDS.
Wow.
Yeah. The crazy part is after this point, he had dealt with so much in his life that he goes on a citywide film spree, all in search of this woman that gave him his death wish.
Wow.
So it's a dope, action-packed. I mean, it got something for everyone. You know, I've had people compare it to some Zane books because, you know, I really point out his careless ways, you know, and his promiscuous ways. People compare it to, you know, a few other books that have a lot of action-packed stories. You know, it has all the elements, man.
I got you.
I put it in a contest, and it went through 3 of the leading critics, and I got 4 stars from one of them.
Wow.
So awesome.
They love the storyline.
And you know, there's a serious component to this because that, you know, it has a relevant message in terms of some of the things that's going on now. So much so that they I think it's a felony or crime to have AIDS, you know, and sleep with somebody.
Yep.
So, you know, that's a topic and an issue, one that you touch on in the book that is very relevant and will probably always be relevant. And so your book will always be relevant in terms of your story. So it sounds very intriguing. Yeah, we don't want to give it away. Like,
it's gonna be a movie soon, you know.
Good.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Yeah, that was definitely going to be my next question. That your book has the components of a movie.
Yeah.
So
is that something?
A part.
I mean, we want to, you know, part 2 want to tell the other point of view. You know.
Nice.
We see his life and everything that took him to where he was. You know what I mean? The person that gave him his death wish, we know her story.
Right.
So why not tell her story?
Right.
It's crazy. I mean, part 2 is crazy. It gets deep. It gets real deep.
Wow.
I got you.
So is that something that you're going to work on very soon?
Part 2's been done. I just haven't published it because, you know, my marketing strategy, knowing that we're about to tie a movie into this, I was like, you know, we'll hold back. We're gonna republish part 1.
Okay.
And we're gonna bring out part 2, you know, once we got this super film.
Good.
Yeah. Remember I was telling you how he has that professional mindset.
Right.
And this is, you know, a prime example in terms of strategy, you know, in terms of how you're going to release this thing and things like that. Well, it definitely, have us interested. I kind of don't want to ask too much because we don't want to give it away. A lot away, but, definitely at the end, man, we definitely going to come back, at the end of the interview and let people know how they can get the book and things like that. But, we want to talk about this award-winning film.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah, Last Shot. Tell us about this movie, Last Shot. But before you do, once again, Terrance was the recipient of the 2018 Spiral Film and Music Awards for Best Film, Last Shot. Now, I didn't see the movie. I saw the trailer. Once I saw the trailer, I said, this is dope.
Right.
This is dope.
Right.
And at the end, we're going to let everybody know when the next premiere is coming up. But tell us, like, tell us about the movie, I guess, without not giving too much
away. Don't give it away, but just like a little synopsis of it. Yeah.
Oh man, so Last Shot is a movie about high school with a high school sweetheart. They have a baby, and 6 years later they find out that child may not be his, but it actually might be his brother's. Out of rage, he loses it, and he kills this young lady. He goes to prison for 10 years and he comes home hoping that he's forgiven. But karma doesn't work that way.
Whoa.
You know, he comes home and he's constantly dealt with betrayal, lies, and it's a whirlwind of scenarios happening.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just pleased, man. Like I said, when we had an opportunity to do this, it was just, you know, it was a dream, and I mean, it came out beyond, you know, any expectations I had for myself.
Right, right.
I'm just a normal guy, so to know that, my first feature film is about to have a distribution deal.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that, my debut film has gotten, the response it has from the public, from the community, from those, that got to see it and, got me in front of people that I was able to, get my film in front of and, get a response from them, letting me know that it's definitely, worthy of a distribution deal and that, sent me over, some paperwork to sign and then, let's get the ball moving on. So it's just a blessing, man. It's where it's my dream and, I get to honestly live out my dream.
Gotcha. Now, you had one premiere already. It sold out. You mentioned, the response. You got another one coming up Saturday, August 25th.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned a key word that, we kind of want to talk about because, just calling it how I see it in Philly, for example, it's a blessing to make a movie.
Yes.
Everybody has a different vision for how far they want the movie to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody just wants to do a film and you just wanted to premiere in Philly and that's it, and that's your dream, well,
that's
you
fine.
retreat. That's fine.
Yeah.
But then you have those that might want to go to YouTube or a Netflix or Amazon Prime. Or then you have those that wanted to go to select theaters or in theaters everywhere. But one of the things I see in Philly is you have movie making, the premiere, and then the lack of big distribution.
Yeah.
And, when you and I were talking on set of the project we were doing with the History Channel, you talked about the distribution. You just kind of mentioned it here. And you talked about, you had connects in LA. You're making connections in LA. Of course, you have your ones here in Philly, California, so forth and so on. Without giving too much away, talk about distribution and how, what is the approach to it? How can people go about getting it? Kind of educate maybe our listeners or
a little bit,
a director that might want to follow in your footsteps without giving too much away. Talk about that distribution because it's so important.
Well, honestly, for anybody that's starting out, once again, I tell people, which is not happening around here a lot, but which we need to do is, band together.
Right.
Once again, man, the more bands we get, the further we're going to have. It's like a chain.
Right.
Right.
The more people we latch together, the further we're going to, eventually we're going to find somebody that can help us.
Right.
That's all I did. I went out here and I just got out and talked. I made sure any job that I want, I said, it can only be in this industry. So I quit the job, like competitive and more thing. And, I left those places because I said, if I'm really going to, I need to be around this 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So now that, I took a job with a lighthouse, which kept me on set up in New York. I'm rubbing elbows with different people. I'm learning different people. I'm finding out who different people are, what they do.
Right.
Those people know people.
Right.
And that was one of the ways that we were able to, through Netflix.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember at the Spiral Awards, you mentioned that Netflix was interested in the film, and that's a big jump.
Well, you know what, that's a huge jump, but I want to go back to one key point that he said, which is, we talk about all the time on the show. He said that, we have to band together. Yeah. So why do you think that there is a lack there? Why do you think, coming from a writer, director, actor standpoint, why do you think that some writers, some directors, some actors do not want to band together? Why do you think that?
So I think, honestly, it's because of the fear of being overshadowed.
Wow.
If the three of us work together, right? And we were all strong actors, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I was stronger, and if I'm close to you and we all going for the same part, but I'm stronger and we know this, eventually you're going to feel like I'm stealing from you, I'm taking from you. I'm paying attention to you. So the further I stay away from you, the better I'm still going to look.
Gotcha.
So I think a lot of people, instead of wanting to be close to each other and understanding, let's help each other, let's make sure that everybody's focus is, the group and what we're trying to accomplish. Like I said, they got to get over that fear of, someone may be better. You know what I mean? Someone might be, but that doesn't mean you're going to get less work because, you're standing closer to someone and it's like, they're afraid of being overshadowed.
Right.
And that's how whereas though, from my company, Arlyn-Entertainment, man, everybody gets a fair shot.
Right.
And he got a script, and they got a script. Listen, after this script, we're going to talk it over as a group. Which script is next? And
that's right.
Do. And we just narrow it down to everybody get an opportunity.
Right.
And we're going to help each other's script make sure that it's to the liking of the group, too.
Right.
So it's not going to just be, I'm not feeling that script. No, we're going to make that script the best script it can possibly be because we represent each other.
Right.
Everything that we do.
Right.
I like that.
Man, that was powerful, man.
That was I like that answer.
That was very, very powerful, man. And, if you have a lineup of people 1 through 20, and let's say our team is number 10 through 20. If we can get 10 through 20 to slide up 10 spaces, it doesn't matter who's 1 through 10. If all 10 move up 10 spaces, we all moved up.
Exactly.
And if we all take that mindset that it's like a cattle move with maybe the last person, or like, as you had worded, the least strongest person in line, where they used to be number 20, now they're number 10. They might be the last person from 1 through 10, but they not number 20 through 11 no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you want to hear the craziest part about that whole analogy?
Mm-hmm.
Is we're fair to understand is a lot of the biggest, and I mean the biggest movie producers in Hollywood, if you look at who's on their lineup a lot of times in some of these movies, they band together.
They do. Yes, they do.
Some really big movie producers, directors, Stephen King and them, they work together.
Yeah. Every time when I watch a movie, I'll see Lionsgate in association with so-and-so entertainment, in association with so-and-so production, in association with, we better catch the wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they're doing it, why aren't we?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If they're pulling all their resources together to do what we are paying money to go see worldwide, why aren't we?
Exactly.
Right.
We can put out the same quality of these films as they can if we pull our resources together. And we can put it in theater nationwide by ourselves if we put it together. And we can put out our own marketing ads worldwide and do an independent film ourselves if we really wanted to. It would not be hard at all.
I say this all the time. Me and Nikki talk about this on the show all the time.
We sure do.
Philly could be the independent capital of the world if we decided tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's a whole lot of talent here. It's so many awesome and talented directors, writers, producers, but it appears that there are a whole lot of individual production groups, and it's like if you don't have the money and the distribution power, it's like being that island is almost of no value. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Being that island is of no value. So Terrance, man, look, let's put the SO out. Let's put the SOS right now, since we on the topic. Mm-hmm. Let's put it out to Philly right now. Let's put it out to Philly. Put it out to Philly right now in your own words.
I want to try to just think about this real quick, right? Mm-hmm. So, let's think of a national, a disaster that happens, when Sandy or something like that hit, right?
Yeah.
And eliminate that, but think of the amount of money that the community put together for that thing. The amount of money, it was millions. And it was all from the state. The state, we gave up and donated millions of dollars to help towards that. So think about the same effect we had as a state if we did the same thing we donated.
Right.
Mm-hmm. To make, a huge film, each year or something like that, and put it out. It would be just like we're Warner Brothers. The film market. If we put our resources together, just the film market ourselves, all of the filmmakers in the city, and we work together, we can do that. It's so simple.
Absolutely. That's it right there, man.
That's
can't say it no better than that.
And so Philly need to jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah, we got to come together. And you know, and I'm gonna add this to it because you know you kind of put it real nice and you put it elegantly and professional. We got to stop all this envy and jealousy too. Because I mean, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm going by what I see. I'm going by what we have experienced. We got to stop all this envy and jealousy. You know what I mean? And I do believe in the law of the harvest. I believe in universal principles that, you know, you talked about in your book, karma and stuff, things like that. Well, there's such thing as good karma. If you give, it will come back to you. And I'm not trying to make things super spiritual. People always say Kevin and Nikki in everything because we give. People heard my story. They've heard Nikki's story, the people we've tried to help. You know, the guy who reached out to me on LinkedIn. You know, hey, we're going to give you the spot. Me and Nikki talked it over. Let's give him the spot. Now, there's old saying, you can take a mule to the water, but you can't make him drink it. But I do attribute, you know, you got to get out there, audition. You got to grind. You got to hustle. We do all that. But I do contribute being a giver is the reason why stuff come back to us.
Right.
And we got to stop all this envy and jealousy, man. And, you know, like I said, I've said it before on the show. Nikki is in agreement. We're not joining no acting gangs where this group got to be against this group. I didn't get into it for that. You know, whatever problems people had before they met us, before we got into acting, we have nothing to do with that. We just want to act, make movie magic, bless people along the way, starting with our families, friends. And hey, look, let's come together, man. Right. Let's come together, man. We putting the SOS out right now to Philly. Come on, man. Let's start. Let's come together. You know, we'll go first. You know what I mean? We'll go first. Let's come together and let's take this country by storm. We can be the independent capital of the world in this film industry if we decide.
Yeah. You know, it's so crazy, man. Like, what you just said was like, you know, they all clicked up. You know, it's like 6 of these guys, they all know, see them and everybody else, you know, all their friends and stuff, movies. And you got these other groups that they only work together, and then you got these people that don't like him, so because I don't like him, you can't, and you was in his movie, you can't be in my movie.
Right.
It's so petty that, right, it just doesn't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
Absolutely,
you know,
Dan.
So I'm right with you, man. They need to get over a lot of it. The worst part about it is if we, like I said before, they work together, they would actually probably put out some back to quality.
Right.
Like, I think a lot of people come up and they be like, hey, man, check this out. I'm not talking nobody's stuff, not coming anybody out here doing it. But you can't ask the question, you know, hey, what you think about it if it's not that good? I feel bad that I want to come too, but I usually don't. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But I'm thinking, why y'all not trying to, you know, get out here and learn more before you put something out? I think that's one of the biggest things too, man. You know, some people, like, they're not out here learning. You know?
Right.
Working in the same circle. When you work in the same circle, how much more are y'all learning if nobody's working outside of their circle?
Right.
You gotta get out there and see other people. Like, I got an awesome DP, man.
Right.
He come with a red jacket and almost $150,000 over year. But after this next film we about to shoot together, I'm not cutting bags, I'm going to work with somebody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? I gotta get out here. You gotta get around these different people to grow and honestly learning the things. So when I see people in these things, my biggest thing is that they're feeling themselves because, like I said, the growth is limited. Because they're not learning anybody else.
Right. I like what you said about that growth being limited. I mean, because like I want to be able, like you said, I want to learn from this school over here and this school over here and this school over here and get a plethora of experience. You know what I mean? Not just be controlled or confined to one group due to like the petty stuff that's going on and things like that, man. You know, my mother and father raised me, love everybody, look at everybody as people. I'm my own clique. I'm my own entourage. I'm comfortable in my skin. Nikki feels the same way and things like that. And, look, we just want to act and make movie magic and continue this positive journey that we on.
Yeah. And that's important because I mean, when I look at it and, you know, I talk to some actors, they say the same thing that we're saying now. Why can't Philly come together?
Right.
What is the problem that we cannot work together? Why do you have a team of actors over here, a team of actors over there, and you can't get in none of the projects because you're not with the group?
Right. And then with all that said, we're going to continue to have to sit back and let other feature films come to Philly with their own principal actors.
Yep.
And, you know,
but you get mad about that.
And we get upset.
You know, you get upset when they come and they stick you in background.
Right.
And because they're coming with their own principal people and you can't get on.
Right.
And this is the reason why, because you won't work together.
Right. Yeah. And we can create our own material.
Yep.
You know, if we decide, we just got to decide
to do it. Yeah.
And, you know, we know that you can't change your heart, but if this message can get out to a percentage that's willing to work and come together, man. Hey, look, man, let's do it, man. Let's do it, man.
That sounds great, man. Like,
Yeah.
I was just thinking of like simple stuff that we do. We partner up with 5 different people and $5,000 short film and, you know, put it in the contest and everybody has to do that, you know, reach out to 5 people, 5 people we never met, you know, as far as like a DP of sound and, you know, everybody comes and assemble a crew and assemble a script and put it in a contest. But I just met 5 people I could stand together, you know what I mean? That's something that they can constantly do. And like I said, it's a competition at the end of the day. And I think people love competition. So, you know, to see who's the best short film, you know what I mean? And give them a short period of time. Like, I could create a game show right here, didn't I?
Yeah, that's what's up.
And the other thing that's strange is that they don't want to share resources.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to share like
information.
Like if you know how to get a film, let's say to Netflix or whatever, you know the necessary steps that you have to take to do that. They don't want to share that resource because they don't want someone else's film to get to Netflix before theirs.
Right. Or how about they don't want to share information that you're not using. Yeah. If I come across a casting for something that I can't use, but T can use or Nikki can use, I'm passing it on. Yeah. I text Nikki when I come across something on one of the websites, I'll be like, Nick, you might want to apply for this. They looking for an African-American female, yada, 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 yada. Why would I withhold it when I'm not female? Yeah. That don't make no sense to me. Yeah. That makes no sense. If they looking for somebody 5'10" and T, you 5'10", and I'm over 6 feet, and I'm not going to get it, why would I keep it from you? Right. It don't make no sense to me, man.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It don't make no sense, man.
Yeah. Can I touch on what you just said?
Go ahead, bro.
So, one of the biggest things in the world is information. And people feel like, if I got information that you can't have, I'm valuable.
I got you.
When it comes to distribution deals and stuff like that, if a guy got somebody in his pocket, they ain't giving it to you because of that value. They think, as long as I can stay in between, I'm good. I can sell my movies. That means I'm going to stay above these dudes. That means my career's going to continue to soar and yours ain't because I got to connect and you don't.
Right.
That's what it is. And it's sad because, the industry is what it is. Listen, I tell people all day, if you got to connect to, or I got to connect to Netflix and you ask me for it, what would stand in between me giving you that and like, what am I trying to hold back?
Right.
If they bought my movie, and then, millions of people watching my movie, after they get watching my movie, what they gonna do? Right.
Right.
They're gonna watch another movie. So, regardless, they're gonna watch another movie, whether it's your movie or somebody else's movie. So, what am I, what is it that we to help you or let you have the same opportunity?
Right.
It's just, I don't understand the thought process in between those people are just holding it back from people.
Right. Yeah, well, you just explained the thought process. I'm valuable if I have more information than the next person, or I have a leg up, or I want to go further than you. So yeah, man, it's you kind of hit it on the nose, man. You hit it on the nose. Yeah. Yeah, man. It is sad.
It is sad. And sad. You know what? This is a conversation that we can talk about all day. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit because I'm looking at your resume and I'm seeing that costume designing. You mean to tell me that you make your own wardrobe?
So, another thing on my resume is I created a clothing line a couple years ago.
Nice.
With, titled my Noise, which is both my kids' names. So, but I didn't want to do the press on like everybody was doing. I was like, you know what? I want to get back to the original, when they go, have these underlays with all these colorful, beautiful, So that's what I did. I cut and sewed. I was
nice.
And the zippers was coming out. Everybody was wearing zippers on their. I was creating them on my face. I put them on my sleeve. I was putting them on the sleeve. I was any designs. I was just creating pretty shirts, and I was like hand stitching. And then I started, taught myself how to sew. I started sewing. I had people wanting to purchase them, and I was like, wow.
Nice.
Concept design. It was okay. We creating police uniforms. All right, cool. I can design them. I can better. I can sew them. And I can make my own stuff. So that's what I did.
Nice.
Awesome, man.
That's awesome.
So we forgot that. You're a fashion designer. We got to add that on the resume. That's what's up, man.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's what's up, man.
I like that.
I love to learn, man. That's so good. I love to learn, man.
I got you.
I mean, and like we say all the time, we are students of our craft.
That's it.
We say that all the time.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, we want to thank you so much for coming on the show. As me and Nikki always say, once you come on the show, you family. So whatever way we can support you, we're going to post your trailer in the show page and create a buzz about that. But before we let our guests go, we always like to give them an opportunity to put your social media out there. How can people contact you? They might want to audition for you. You got another big project coming up. Hint, hint, me and Nikki trying to audition. Hint, hint. But anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Hint, hint.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll come out and earn it. Don't worry about it. But, put your social media out there. Put your book information out there. If you got your clothing line, how can people get in touch with you and get your stuff? Yeah. And just take your time with it.
Well, first and foremost, you can find me on Facebook at Terrance Arlyn. It's TERRENCE. Arlyn is ARLYN, and Instagram is Terrance Arlyn 30. But August 25th at the Lowe's Theater in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, is our second premiere. This is definitely sell out. It's also my birthday weekend and my wife. So, we want people to come out, man. We got party. We putting together a party bunch packages and stuff like that. We want people to come out. We're going to have a blast, man. We're going to do the premiere. We're going to take it to and after party and have a great time and really bring it in.
That's what's up.
And then nice. Our next stop is DC in September.
That's what's up.
The book, Circumstances, you can get that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all those other online.
Nice.
And the name of the book is give the title again.
Circumstance.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, also comedy booking, man. You got a comedy gig, you need a host. You need a headliner or feature, once again, man. Same thing. Just inbox me and we can figure things out.
And I gotta tell y'all, he's a real funny dude, man. I mean, when we was on set, he was telling jokes. He told this one joke about Michael Myers from Halloween. He been trying to kill his sister for 20 years. He needed to pick another holiday because he still ain't killed her. But anyway, you talk about sibling rivalry, but he's a really funny dude. You definitely want to book him, man. But that's dope, man. But go ahead, man. Continue to put your stuff out there. We ain't gonna stop you.
Absolutely not. That was that. What's funny about that joke is one of the kids came back the next day. Like, I had to tell my wife that joke, man. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was, man. We were sitting at the table cracking. They said, "Listen, this guy been trying to kill his sister for 20 years, and he still ain't got it." He walking around with a William Shatner mask on. Anyway, but yeah, man. Thank you so much, man, for coming on the show, man. Giving that powerful insight. Yes. We sent the SOS out to Philly. You got the premiere coming up. You got your book online. You got your stuff on Facebook where people can contact you. You got auditions coming up. You got a big project coming up behind Last Shot.
You just got everything.
Man, you got it going on, man. Continued success and blessings to you. And, yeah, man.
Awesome.
Going all the way up.
Go all the way up.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right, man. Enjoy the rest of the evening, man. And we definitely got to have you back on the show again for part 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Take care now.
See ya.
Yeah.
Man, that was dope. That was so awesome.
That was dope.
He was awesome.
He was awesome.
And you know what I love about him is that everyone agrees, Philadelphia, baby, we gotta do better.
Yeah, you know what we forgot?
We gotta do what?
We forgot to give him the bell.
That's all right. Well, he gonna get it right now.
He gonna get it right now.
He gonna get it right now. Yes.
Yo, he get the bell for that.
Yeah,
he put it out there
because we're all in agreement, you know.
Yeah,
and it's just crazy because every single guest that we've had on our show,
they're talking about it.
They're talking about it. Philadelphia, we gotta jump on that wagon. We can do this, and we can do this together. We can. It's so much out there to be accomplished. It's work out there that needs to be done. And we just need to get rid of these cliques, and band together. Like all these actors need to come together. All the writers need to come together. Hey, let's start on this movie first. Okay, I need bam, 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 bam. Okay, when that's done, the distribution for that is out. Okay, next movie. Okay, I need bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? So we need to share our mass actors list, and just come on and let's do this thing.
And I gotta sum it all up. Not really sum it all up, but I gotta add to it's gonna take some having. I'm going to say a cuss word on the show. Integrity.
Yes.
Because we got to build trust, man. And it's going to take integrity. Yeah. It's going to take being honest. Yeah. It's going to take not trying to get over on this person. It's going to take not trying to use this person. It's going to take, I'm not trying to scam this person. Yeah. I'm going to pretend like I want to be down with this movement. It's going to take some honesty and some integrity.
Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, we're all family, right? Now, you and I are tight. Now, let's say, for example, Kev gets a call from, let's say, Marvel. We both go out for Marvel. He get it. I don't. I'm not going to worry about it because I know that he going to pull me up. That was what I was about to say.
I'm dropping your name.
I know that.
I'm dropping your name.
You know what I mean?
That's how that goes.
And vice versa. If I get the call from Marvel and he don't have nothing to worry about because he know I'm pulling him up.
That's how we do.
He already know that. That's how we do.
That's how we do.
And so we need to get away from that. If I get it and you don't, or if you get it and I don't, we ain't cool.
Right.
We need to put that. We need to put that to rest.
Yeah, let's pull each other.
And we need to start helping each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There is no way that I'm going to get a call from Marvel and leave my boy hanging. Right. There is no way that is going to happen.
And vice versa.
No way. There is no way.
That's it. That's how it goes.
I don't care if he got to be on set with me and I'm like, yo, here he right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I just came to hang out with Nikki, but if y'all need somebody,
listen,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how that thing.
That's how it goes.
And you've done that.
Yeah.
You've done that, which is how I got that role in Corner Boys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So we are in this together. So we have to get rid of those cliques, man. Those cliques are killing us.
Right, it is killing us.
Those cliques are killing us.
And it's like I said, it's my whole thing is, people listen to the show. It's no secret. Nikki and I have chemistry. There's a backstory of where that chemistry comes from.
Yes.
The chemistry comes from the fact that I don't have no envy and jealousy towards her. She don't have no envy and jealousy towards me.
Right.
I want to see her succeed. She wants to see me succeed. There's been times where I got her a gig and vice versa. She's got me a gig. And on the gig I got her, she got upgraded and I didn't. And I was super happy for her. Right. There was times she got me a gig, I got upgraded and she didn't. Exactly. And she was happy for me.
Exactly.
And see, it makes me think about that parable or proverb. It's one or the other. How good and pleasant it is for brother to dwell together in unity.
You better.
You know what I'm saying? When you know
what? He gotta get it.
Man, listen.
He gotta get it.
Man, listen.
He's speaking the word.
Man, listen.
He's speaking the word.
Listen.
That's the word right there.
When we can get rid of these agendas, these motives, this envy, this jealousy from our hearts, because it boils back down to your heart.
It does.
What's in your heart?
What's in your heart?
And when your heart is pure towards another person and their heart is pure towards you, you have a mutual respect and you want to see each other succeed. Part of what y'all hear on the show every week is just some of the residue of it. Some of the residue. I want to see her succeed. She wants to see me succeed. Now, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Anytime you connect with people, there's always a gamble. Yeah. There's always a gamble that somebody's going to be disloyal. Yeah. Somebody's going to turn their back on you and things like that. Yeah. But why forfeit the how good it is for brethren to dwell together in unity and never give it a chance to see if you can experience the fullness. This risking everything we do. It is. It's risking relationships. We're not knocking that.
You can't be afraid to take those risks.
And take loss in life. Yeah. You're forfeiting friendships you can have. You're forfeiting relationships you can have. Yep. You're forfeiting opportunities you can have. And that's one of the things that we enjoy so much about this acting journey. Yep. We're not asking, people for nothing. We're not bugging Jaden Kane or Paul Anthony. We are just so happy to be able to call them a friend. Yeah. Just to be able to say, man, that's my dude right there. Mm-hmm. We're not asking because they got enough people asking them for stuff.
They do.
Just to be able to say we connected with them in a positive way. That's what life is about, man. Life is about the relationships you build and how. The question is, whether you in acting, basketball, you just go to work, mom or dad, how have you made people better when they came in contact with you? Mm-hmm. How have you made people better? Yeah. You got all that envy, jealousy, click. I can assure you, you're not going to make too many people better if you care in the first place.
That's right. That's right.
So,
that's right.
That was powerful.
That was powerful.
That was powerful. Somebody, it had to be said, Nick.
It did.
I mean, we say it all the time, but it's like to bring somebody else on to pretty much say the same thing. Yeah. That was dope. That was powerful. And I loved every bit of it. Yeah. Yes. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to move into news and sports. Oh, yeah. All right. So, in sports, Saquon Barkley, he signed, sealed, and ready to deliver for the New York Giants as a rookie. Mm-hmm. A source told The Record and a Jersey.com that Barkley's rookie contract is worth $31.2 million. Mm-hmm. 31.2. They're not bad for a rookie. Mm-hmm. But also in sports, Jalen Jordan, he had his number 88 jersey retired at IMG Academy. He is now playing for the Rutgers University Scarlet Knights. Nice. That is my nephew. I'm so proud of him. And then his twin, my niece, Jayla Jordan, he had her number 3 jersey retired for IMG Academy. She played basketball. So Jaylin played football. Jayla played basketball for the girls team at IMG. They both had their number 88 and 3 numbers retired. And Jayla is now playing for the West Virginia Lady Mountaineers. And you will see her on TV. Shout out to my best friend, Gerald Jordan, former Los Angeles Laker, Harlem Globetrotter, and much, much more. His lovely wife, Ann Jordan, and the whole family, man, that rallied behind them. And then we got to give a shout out to Jasmine at Pitt University doing her thing. She's an RA. And then Gerald Jr., man, doing his thing. I know the family. I watched them grow up. I was fortunate and blessed to be instrumental in their growth process. And they're doing big things, man, all of them. Shout out to Gerald and Ann Jordan, Jayla, Jaylin, Jasmine, and Gerald Jr. That's all I got in sports.
Nice. Them babies, oh my stars, doing their thing. Shout out to the Jordan family. Just doing it, knocking it out the box. Every one of them are stars in their own right.
Yes, sir.
Mama to Papa all the way down. Even sister at Pitt doing her thing. And the brother in the military doing his thing.
That's right.
Everybody, the whole entire family, just shout out to every last one of them. Let me tell you something. Man, if I were a member in that family, I would not be able to stop smiling.
Yeah, they're
because
awesome.
Every last one of them are just doing their thing.
Yeah, they're doing
every last one of them. That's a phenomenal family.
And the thing about it is, like, normally in a family, like, one of them would turn out like to be the black sheep. Yeah. There ain't no black sheep.
Ain't no black sheep in there.
Ain't no black sheep in there.
All of them got things going on.
All of them doing positive things.
All of them. And that is just, that is no one but God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to call it what it is. It's no one but God.
And they great people. They are great people. Like I said, man, me and Gerald used to play Sunny Hill together, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, man. And, just been a true friend, man. Mm-hmm. Just always been an encouragement, always been positive. And he was the one, man, that told me that one day I would be in the entertainment business. Yeah. And he said, you're going to have an entertainment career, man. He told me, man. He saw something in me that I didn't see at that time. I wasn't into acting when he told me. I wasn't even into acting when he told me, man. And shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. That's all I got in sports.
All right. Well,
they like the sports family, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Football, basketball.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Well, in news, the people are not happy with Trump. Trump faces backlash over his aligning with Putin after the summit. And a lot of people are saying that, Trump had a private meeting with him, and people are like, the president of the United States don't need to be having no private meetings with nobody, especially anyone that, we are deeming as the enemy.
Yeah, for real.
So they're trying to figure out what is going on. And let me tell you, everybody, not some people, everybody, not just the Democrats, but the Republicans as well, are like, hold up. What is going on? Yeah. And somebody even came out of their mouth and said, well, do he got something on him? That he gotta be like, when he had a meeting with Putin, they said he wasn't tough enough. And that Putin pretty much ran the whole conversation, and that Trump wasn't being tough. And someone's made an interesting point. Someone says, well, if you are in cahoots with somebody, of course, you're not going to be tough on that person because that person got something on you.
Well, the Proverbs say two can't walk together unless they agree.
Right. You know what I'm saying? now they're like, well, what he got something on you? That's why you're not doing your job.
Right.
This situation here, nobody is happy. Right. So, Trump had to, go back and had to, fix it up.
Right.
He had to go back again. He had to fix it up. Now Putin's coming here. They're like, why is he coming here? So they, this is one of those things where, listen, nobody's happy now.
Right.
Nobody. And this is one of those subjects that can go on and on and on and on and on. It just seems like this thing is not getting no better.
Right.
It's a hot mess. So we're going to keep our eyes on it.
Yeah.
We're going to keep our eyes on what's going on and what's happening with this. Cause, they're saying that he's not, he's not doing a good job.
I got you.
He's not doing a good job at all. So, and in other news, our thoughts and prayers go out to Melissa Ford.
Yeah.
Last week, she was in a crazy, car accident with a Mack truck, 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Mack truck crashed into her. Her vehicle flipped over several times, and she is suffering from fractured skull,
blood on the brain. She's got staples all over her body.
Yes.
She suffered a 10-inch gash in her face. So she's in bad shape.
So our thoughts and prayers, go out to her. Now here's the thing. You know how some people say, I wish her a speedy recovery. I'm not going to wish her that. I need her to take her time and let that body heal.
Yeah.
We don't want her to heal too fast and then have to go right back into the hospital. We want her to take her time and heal. There is no rush. We want her back to 100%. That's what we want her back to. And she is the star on Bravo. She got a show on Bravo. So we want her to come back, and get ready for that. But we want her 100% when she returns.
Right.
So our thoughts and prayers are with her. Now in trending news, I know everybody has heard about it right now, but in trending news, we have Blac Chyna. Someone leaked a sex tape out.
Mm-hmm.
Someone leaked the sex tape, and Chyna is not happy. The tape got leaked on Twitter.
Wait a minute. With a name like Blac Chyna, it would sound to me that, and I'm not trying to judge, but okay. Blac Chyna sound like one of those names that you kind of already into that stuff. So was she upset from what I'm gathering about something leaking when you were kind of already engaging in that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the thing, people. I'm sorry. I just have to say this. Don't engage in something that you know is going to have the potential to get out anyway, especially when you are a celebrity. Mm-hmm. When you are a celebrity, your business is everybody's business, whether we like it or not.
Right, right.
So if you are out there and you are having, relations with your partner and your partner pulls out a phone and start taping it, trust and believe he's taping it for a reason. Mm-hmm. Because why would the video need to be there? Why would the recorder need to be there? Not unless you want it to get out.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So why would you allow, man or woman, why would you allow anyone to pull out their phone and tape your activity?
Right.
Why would you do that?
That stuff should be private. And, that's where it should be left. All these cell phones. I don't know. I don't know the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is if it was something where it was a hidden camera and all that old stuff. First of all, I had a line in my Single and Anxious script that I had to read today. And, the young lady who plays my daughter, Amaya, played by Darina, I play her father, so I noticed this glow, right? So I'm like, okay, as her father, I'm saying, okay, it must be a guy, because you just glowing. Mm-hmm. And, my line went on to say, well, have you met some of his families and friends? Because that'll tell you a lot about him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A lot of times these people know you got involved with this person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You knew who and what they were before you got involved with them. Mm-hmm. And then they get mad when this get leaked. They get mad when this happens and this stuff. And it's like, if you're going to walk into the rain, mm-hmm. don't get mad if you get wet.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know the whole story.
I mean, my, a comedian, I can't remember his name, said it best. He said, people need to grow up and let your personal business be your personal business and stop putting your business out for everyone to see. He said it's no secret that people are having sex. Everybody is having sex. Okay, fine. But we all don't need to see it. That's what he said. He said we all don't need to see that we're having sex. We know we're having sex. Just keep it private in the privacy of your own home. And I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. No one needs to see your sexual business. So what? Yeah, you're having sex. Happy. I'm happy for you. You get the bell. But I'm just saying, I don't need to see it.
And here's the other thing too. Sometimes they want that stuff to leak out who they had sex with so they can get a reality show too. Yeah. So we don't even want to entertain no more of that garbage because we don't know the agenda. You know what I mean? Sometimes bad publicity is still publicity.
Right.
So if I can say, my pictures leaked out and now you going back and checking to see how many hits your pictures got because now everybody going on, Googling this, that, and the other. So we got to be careful with the scams, the agendas and all that stuff. These people know what circles they roll in, but yet they still choose to roll in it. They still choose to get involved with these people. When things like this, pictures and stuff get leaked out, they get upset. It makes me not judge the person, but I can infer, as we were saying, psychology. I can infer that it's a possibility that, your agenda wasn't on point.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And one more thing, RT.com reported that Sochi bronze medalist figure skater Dennis Ten died after a knife attack while being robbed. Now get this. The robbers, he got into an argument with two robbers, Kev, who was trying to steal what? The mirrors off his car. Now, what are you going to do with the mirrors? What are you going to do with the mirrors? So he got into an argument and they stabbed him up and he lost like 3 liters of blood and he died. But my thing is, what are you going to do with the mirrors?
There's a lot of senseless crime.
That's
senseless.
That is just so senseless right there.
Yeah, senseless life.
You know, I don't get it.
Yeah, I throw some prayers out to his family as well, man.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? I want to send this out too, man. Even on Facebook, man, there's a lot of, people in the acting community, friends who are losing loved ones or loved ones are in the hospital.
Yeah.
So we want to send our thoughts and prayers out to, you guys as well. It's a lot of activity going on Facebook, and this acting journey is more than just posting what you got cast for. It is coming alongside a fellow actor and saying, hey, my condolences, sis. My condolences, bro. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we're a fraternity.
Yeah.
We're a fraternity, past, present, and future.
Yeah.
And life, as I said before, is about the relationships, the positive, positive connections that you make. You're going to have some negative ones, some bad ones. Mm-hmm. When I see a fellow actor, hey man, keep me in prayer. My health is failing, or my mom and dad about to go in surgery and stuff like that. I take a moment right at that moment. After I type what I'm going to say, I lift them up in prayer right after I push return, because I want to make sure that this thing ain't just cliche. I'm just not typing, keeping you in prayer, and I never do it.
Yeah.
So shout out and thoughts and prayers to all those that are, just going through struggles, man. Yeah. Right now in the acting community, and our Facebook friends, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. Yeah. And Yeah, I wanted to put that out there, man, because I just been seeing a lot of posts, people asking for prayer, man.
Yeah. And, like Kev said, our thoughts and prayers are with you, with the Ford family, the 10 family, Melissa Ford, Bravo star of Blood, Sweat, and Heels on Bravo. Our thoughts and prayers are with them, as well as they, Facebook family, as they, gather around her to help her get better. And our thoughts and prayers are with the 10 family as they mourn the loss of their loved one, bronze medalist figure skater. Gone. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take a break. And when we come back,
it'll be time for my favorite part of the show. What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nikki?
It's bothering me. We're going to get into this thing when we come back.
Nikki? You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. You and I go rough. We keep throwing things and slamming the door. You and I get so dysfunctional, we start keeping score. You and I get sick. Yeah, I know that we can't do this no more. Yeah, but baby, there you go again, making me love you. Yeah, I stopped using my head, let it all go. Got ladies in my head, let it all go. Got you stuck on my body like a tattoo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cross my heart and I hope to die. But I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times. Said it a million times. But I'll only stay with you one more night. Yeah, baby, give me one more. So cross my heart and I hope to die. But I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times. But I'll only stay with you one more night. I don't know, whatever.
You're listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. And we on Spotify and a whole lot more. Yeah, Maroon 5.
I love that.
Now, I don't know about that cross your heart. I hope to die and if I stay with him one more night. And then he ends up staying with him one more night. But anyway, gotta love Maroon 5.
Get on my nerves.
Maroon 5.
Don't be picking a song apart, boy.
Well, I listen to the words, you know what I'm saying?
He be picking a song apart,
but
y'all.
anyway,
Listen.
I've been in this, I guess I've been in this, complaining about songs mode today. I don't know.
Yeah, you.
But anyway,
Lord
I just listen to the words. But anyway, we are back. We're the Kevin and Nikki Show. We the Kevin and Nikki Show. Yeah,
you know what?
Cross his heart, hope to die. Well,
only stay with it one more night.
And then he stayed with it.
Then he stayed with it one more night.
Yeah, so.
Now you're begging. Yeah, baby, give me one more night.
You want another night.
Now you want another night. Okay.
But anyway, it is time for my favorite part of the show. What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nikki?
Man,
what's bothering you, Nikki?
I'm going to tell you what's bothering me because I was looking at it. I was like, no, why do you have to do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. We started, our segment off, not started off, but news and sports. We talked about, Melissa Ford and how she, got into that horrible accident that just left her, in the state that she's in. But here's my problem. What's bothering me is this. How come the media, mm-hmm. every time there's something going on, why you got to pick the worst photo to put up there of somebody?
Right.
I mean, they had the photo up there of the blood rushing out of the young lady's head and all kinds of stuff like that. She's lying on the ground. Why couldn't you just pick a beautiful photo of her and say, Melissa Ford, bad vehicle accident, leave it like that? Yeah. How do you know that the family, when they go to social media, want to see her all up on the social media like that? And
then what if that was the way they found out?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They got a picture of her. And these pictures, because I saw the pictures as well, they were graphic.
I have a huge problem with that. Yeah. Why is it that people always go to the bad stuff? Yeah. You know what I mean? And highlight on the bad things of somebody, throw that up. Don't nobody want to see that. Yeah. I remember when Robin Williams passed away. And instead of them putting up a photo of Robin Williams, he got so vibrant. Yeah. He got so many pictures. He played
Mork and Mindy. And all kinds of Hook. Yeah, all these movies.
And my favorite, The Birdcage, they put up there the photo of him with the print of the rope that he had around his neck. Yeah. And they showed it where his neck was all squeezed in from the rope that he had around his neck. Now, who wants to see that? Right. As a fan of Robin Williams, I did not want to see that. I wanted to see him the way he was, not the way he died. Right. Why is it that when we want to tell a story of someone, we always go to the bad first? Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you got the nerve to say graphic images. Be careful. Well, if you have to say graphic images, you don't need to put it up there.
Yeah. And one of the truth of the matter is that negative news sells.
Yeah.
Scandals, death, conspiracy theories, like all those things sell, but they want to sell stories at the risk of, I want to use the word violation.
Yeah.
Because like you said, as you think about the loved ones, what if that was how they found out?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They was Googling on the news or whatever, or watching, of course, things on TV, they give stories, but came across something online and they saw those, graphic pictures of their loved one laying in that horrific state.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, come on now. Her, like you said, her family don't need to see that. His Robin Williams family didn't need to see that up there. I mean, take that down and put up there just a report. Just a report. Melissa Ford, terrible vehicle accident. She's in the hospital. Okay, bam. She got hundreds of beautiful photos. Why couldn't you pick one of those? Why did you have to put up there the car accident? Then my thing is, if you're getting that close, then you shouldn't put that photo up there. Because the person who put the photo up there had a very good shot. A very good shot. And I'm like, why do you have to? Okay, first of all, why are you that close?
Well, if the media, they have access. That's one thing. But I believe, like Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. And, it's like, it doesn't appear to me that the media always cares about taking that responsibility, because then, negative news sells. Negative news sells, man.
They did the same thing when Lady died, Princess Diana died.
All in the
car with the camera. Yeah. All in the car with the camera. I just think that, as a person, at some point you have to be able to feel. You have to be able to care. You have to be able to think and say, you know what, I'm not going to put this up.
And you know what's the best way to do that is the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated.
Exactly.
And also, what if that was your family member?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if that was your family? God forbid. You know what I mean? What if that was your family member? Would you want them exposed or shown in that kind of fashion? Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, we're in a generation where compassion is lost. Yeah. Compassion is gone.
People don't care.
People don't care
for others.
It's all about extortion. Yeah. If I got to step on someone, hurt somebody to get what I need, it's and these be the first people to play the victim if the shoe was on the other foot. Yeah. I want to sue. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Those images should have never been, allowed. Yeah. Of Robin Williams, of Princess Diana. Those images should have never been allowed. I mean, and we see it all the time where they have these graphic images of people dying or people injured, and we don't want to see that. We need to change, the way we do things. We need to have more compassion, have more heart for people. Yeah. Stop putting those photos up there, especially photos like that. Yeah. I mean, just saying that, what happened. You
still can report the story, which is still negative, which is still bad. Exactly. Why you had to have the picture like that?
So that is what was bothering me, because as I dug into the story, I started to see all of these images, and that just made me very unhappy, very unhappy, because this lady is lying on the ground. She has all of these people around her. Blood is everywhere, and it looked like the way she had her hands, it looked like she was hemorrhaging a little bit or whatever. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody. And if I was her loved one, I would be highly upset. Yeah, highly upset. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Well said. That's all I have. That's it. That's all I have. So we're going to take a break, but when we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show, Kevin's Corner.
been making excuses ever since you went away. Making excuses to my heart. I'm using alibis to cover up for all those lies you've been telling me right from the start. Making excuses for the times you let me down. I guess I learned a lot from you. Making excuses every time you came around. That's all you knew how to do. Now that you're gone, I find that I can't keep an open mind. So I'm making excuses to my heart. Making excuses for the times you left me down. I guess I learned a lot from you. Making excuses every time you came around. That's all you knew how to do. Now that you're gone, I find that I can't keep an open mind. So I'm making excuses to my heart.
Nice.
It ain't hard to figure out what the theme of that song is.
Listen, he said, making excuses. I learned from you. You know what? That's what I love about the artists back in the day. They told the truth. They told you about yourself in song.
They sure did.
You know, they told you off in a song. They didn't have to call you a B or a hoe or anything like that. They just basically told you, listen, you having issues. Here's what the issue is. You're making excuses.
Yeah, and especially,
I love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, back in that time.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's not hard to figure out what the theme of that song was.
Nice.
It's about making excuses.
But don't. I got to do my intro.
Oh, my bad. I'm ready to jump in there.
Hello. So now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Kevin's Corner. Come on, who making excuses? Put it out there.
All right.
I want to know.
I want to talk to the church.
Ooh.
My dad told me leave the church folk alone. I'm gonna get in trouble.
You gonna get in trouble.
But I'm gonna tell the truth though. But anyway, look, we want to talk about making excuses. I mean, listen, and this might take a little bit of form of what's bothering Nikki, but I'm just kind of tired of the excuses that the church is making to continue to be dysfunctional, continue to hurt people.
Stop.
And continue to stay in the state that we are in. We living in some perilous times, and if there was ever a time for the church to be about what it's supposed to be about, the time is now. But as long as we keep making excuses, we're never going to grow and make the impact in the world that we're supposed to make. Here's excuse number one. I ain't there yet.
Oh,
well, tell us something we didn't know. None of us ain't there yet. Every time somebody do something wrong,
I ain't there
hurt
yet.
Somebody, lie on somebody, I ain't there yet. Excuse number two. The church is a hospital. Well, here's an analogy. If you go to a hospital and you need surgery on your hand, and they pull out a doctor who needs surgery on his hand, who gonna do the surgery? Who gonna do the surgery? Now, we already know that the church is a hospital full of people who need hope, healing, due to their pain, problems, persecution, the pressures, trials, troubles, tribulation. We know it's a place where they can come to get help. But who is going to get some semblance of healing so they can heal somebody else? We can't have everybody in the church sick, because if everybody in the church is sick, who's going to do the healing?
Ooh. Oh my, you know what?
So we got to stop riding that horse. The church is a hospital as an excuse for people to be dysfunctional and to stay that way.
You better stop. You gonna make me get up from this mic, go over there and shout.
You're going to start, help yourself. Listen.
You better stop.
Excuse number 3. He's still working on me.
Oh, my stars.
Tell us something that we didn't know. Guess what? He's still going to be working on you till the day you die.
He working on all of us.
He working on all of us. So you don't need to throw out that excuse. You ain't got to tell us something new. Excuse number 4. Nobody's perfect. You know what? Just as a test, I want you to walk up to somebody tomorrow and say, I just want to share something with you. I'm not perfect. I guarantee you they're not going to say, wow, no way. None of us are perfect. But if I keep giving myself the excuse to not be perfect, I give myself permission to not be perfect. Excuse number 5. God knows my heart. Ooh. Remember Nick talked about that on What's Bothering Nikki? Yeah, he knows your heart is full of envy, jealousy, wickedness, divisions. Hey, I didn't say it. It's right there in the Proverbs. He knows your heart. I heard a proverb that says our hearts are desperately wicked, and who could know it? Which means we don't even know our own heart. All I'm saying, church, is stop making all these excuses. Because guess what? He's still working on you. We know that. I ain't there yet. We know that. The church is a hospital. We know that. Nobody's perfect. We know that. You ain't there yet, but you ain't been there for 45 years. You still the same nasty as a rattlesnake person you was 15 or 20 years ago. I believe that progressive growth and development is what pertains to all of us. Nobody changes overnight. Now, sometimes you can have an experience where, you know, you can say, hey man, I'm going to quit drinking today or stop smoking. It has happened where people just cut cold turkey. Right. But it's progressive. Nobody changes overnight. So if you're using 15 cuss words a day, by next year, damn it, you should be down to 10.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
How about down to 5?
And then, look, we give them 2 years from now, you should be down to 5. Yep. 3 years from now, you should be down to 3.5. That fourth one, that 3.5 one should be mother, and you should be able to stop. But because 3 years ago, it would have came out. Yeah. So we believe in a progressive development, a progressive growth, but at least be progressing. You keep using all these excuses, you ain't progressing. You're giving yourself permission to stay wrong.
Stay sick.
That's all I got, man.
Stay sick.
Stop making excuses. Come on, man. Somebody got to get healed in order to help.
You know, you on fire.
That's it, man.
You on fire.
It had to be said, man.
You know? We're going to talk about this after the show.
Oh, yeah. We definitely
on fire.
This it got to stop. I'm sick of all these church cliches why people give themselves excuses, continue to do wrong, treat people nasty, and you've been that way for 20 years. You've been that way for 40 years. You should not be the same person on this date next year. Even if it's just a tad, teeny bit better, we all should be better. Yeah. But when it comes to the church, like Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. There's a higher responsibility. Yeah. If people can't come to the church and be loved, if nobody don't know nothing else about church, they know it's supposed to be about love. They know God is love. Stop expecting a young lady who's been wearing miniskirts all her life to come up the aisle looking for hope, and she's supposed to change her wardrobe by next week. It's not going to happen. It's progressive. Yeah. And that's why I like those old mothers of the church. Remember back in the day where they would say, come here, baby. Let me put this little cloth over your leg. Right. But they would show you love and acceptance, and they would mentor you. They didn't talk behind your back. Look at sister so-and-so daughter. She done got pregnant. Oh, you was doing the same thing. You just ain't get caught. You know, I'm gonna cut it right there. Man. I can go on.
He gonna fire y'all. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this after the show.
You know, it's supposed to be about love, man. This is what we do here, the Kevin Nikki Show. We try to spread love. Yeah. If I can borrow it from our Brooklyn family, love is the Brooklyn way. That's right. That's how we do, man. That's all Brooklyn I got, man. In the house. That's it, man.
You know how we do when we do what
That's
we do.
it.
Put it out there.
Let's put it out there. Hey, look, guys, I'm actor Kevin D. Benton. You can follow me on Facebook, Kevin D. Benton. On Twitter, at Kevin D. Benton. I'm on, what's that, YouTube. You can check out some clips, man. We got some feature films up there and stuff like that. Actor Kevin D. Benton. Nikki's on YouTube as well. Yep. Actress-Nikee-Warren. Yeah. Check us out, man. Check a little bit of our work out. And don't forget, on September the 1st, Saturday, September the 1st,
yes,
on the Stars Network, the Stars will be on Stars. Check us out. All of our friends in Jason's Letter. It's going to be, what time it come on? 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
But you know, we got that premiere party coming out the 28th.
Is that for everybody?
They can buy tickets.
Okay, yeah, we got the Jason Letter premiere party. October, is it July 28th?
July 28th.
July 28th, yeah. Do we have the address?
No, we got to get it. We're going to post it.
Yeah, we'll post it in the Facebook group. If you can get a ticket, tickets $30. Paul Anthony's going to be there. From what I hear, Claudia Jordan's going to be there. And the rest of the cast is going to be there.
Yes.
The Philly cast is going to be there.
Me and
Nikki going to be in the building. Here it is. Come on out. Network. Talk to people. Rub shoulders. Hug. Shake hands. Yada, yada, yada. It's going to be a lot of fun. I guarantee you, it's going to be so much fun.
Yes, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. To rub elbows with our peoples again, Claudia and Paul Anthony. Yes, cannot wait to see them again. You know, we had Paul Anthony on the show. Remember that, y'all?
Yeah, we sure did.
Had Paul Anthony on the show, our good brother. Cannot wait to see him again and show some love again.
Yes, sir. You know what? He one of the most, I tweeted this. I tweeted this to him.
I know what you want to say.
He's one of the most talented, inspirational, encouraging, positive brothers that I have ever met and know.
Yes.
I'm serious, man. This guy is just such an inspiration, man. That's it. I ain't want to. Go ahead, Nick.
We're going to talk after the show.
Yeah.
All right. Now, listen. You can find me on Facebook, Nikki Warren, on Twitter, at Nikki Warren, and on the gram, that's Hello, I'm Nikki, that's spelled HELLOIMNIKEE. Listen, NIKEE. Okay? NIKEE, not NIKKI. NIKEE. All right. Now you can find our show on Facebook, The Kevin and Nikee Show. You can find us on Twitter at The Kevin Nikee Show. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding the show, hit us up at yahoo.com. The Kevin and Nikee Show at yahoo.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns for our special guest,
Terrance Arlyn.
Yes, about anything he said. Yeah. You want to ask him some questions, hit us up, send us an email. We'll read it to him, get the answer, and read it back. Hey, your email could be featured on the show.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yeah.
And like Kev said, do not forget, we have YouTube channels.
Yes,
Check
sir.
us out. A lot of things are going on in Kevin Nikki's world. Ooh, I like that.
I like that.
Kevin Nikki's world. A lot of things are going on. So, listen, follow us. We have a fan page. Follow us. Like us. Follow the music. Follow our acting journey. Follow our show. Follow the Kevin and Nikee Show. Follow us. Listen. Talk to us. We love to talk. As you can see, we will be talking right back to you. And did I miss anything?
And don't forget, you can catch us on your mobile devices. We on Spotify. We on Stitcher, Blueberry, Castbox, iTunes, Apple Box. Follow us. You can check us out on your mobile devices.
I'm telling you guys, we got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
You do not want to miss it.
Yeah.
So hit us up. Keep in touch with us, and we'll definitely keep in touch with you. It's the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio and so much more. We are everywhere, and we are out of here. Peace.
Last night I saw you standing
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio and so many more. Peace.